but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Andrew with the screen, and it's Okafor off the drive, and it's Okafor again missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shot simply... Nothing seems to be falling. And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. He even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
And it's Okafor. That time on an assist by Smith. 8 points for Jahlil Okafor.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Thompson with the bucket.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here's Smith. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. They set the pick. Okafor with the screen on Irving. Cannon, the pass to Landry. Covington dishes to Okafor. Second shot opportunity. Buries the jump shot. Okafor's got...
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Smith kicks to Love. Back to Smith from downtown. Rebounded by Covington. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Cannon. Andrew with the screen. Dishes it to Covington. To the... Cannon, the pass to Smith. Okafor sets the pick for Smith. Just 4 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And without a doubt, one of the biggest stars of the draft this past summer is Jahlil Okafor. He led Duke to the national title, if you will, that a team can build around for many years to come.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Thompson. And Channing Frye subbed in for Kevin Love. Second free throw, no good. Now with Okafor, Greg, what makes him so good is how NBA ready he is. I mean, people talked about that from the time he stepped on the floor at Cameron. Clark is smooth as it gets in the post, a very crafty scorer.
Yeah, he can handle his business down there. He's got great size and agility and very polished in his low post game.
Drills it from outside. He's got 8.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hand. He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here's Frye. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Mozgov's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 5. Pass to Noel. No good. Good work defensively by Smith. Dishes to Irving. On the mark with the 15-footer. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
A floater. Grant gets a wide-open look. Releases from the wing and drills it. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. A switch here also for Cleveland. James is checked in.
Well, clearly the 76ers were the youngest team in the league last season, and with all the draft picks they've stockpiled. They'll be the youngest team for a while, it seems, but if the youth could grow and develop, they could also be a force in a few years, too.
And it's the 76ers with the ball, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from James.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Mozgov drives in. He kicks to Fry. Smith wide open. He fires from beyond the arc and then some. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thompson outside. There's the pass to Embiid. Now the dish to Noel. No luck. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Smith kicks to Irving. The kick out to LeBron. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 9 points for LeBron.
And now he's taking a solid opening. In the quarter and built up.
Comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's time in the game, fellas.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review
The footage for the officials.
and they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want to get every call right.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers lead by 4. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Tristan, what do you take away from how this game has played out, and what will be the strategy moving into the third quarter?
We got to get multiple stops. You know, our coach keeps tracking the back of the bench of, consecutive stops. So coming out the second half, multiple efforts, and, on offense, just got to execute.
Sounds like a terrific plan, Tristan. Thank you for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, and folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. Cleveland's first quarter could have gone much better. As hard as they tried to compete, they just could not keep pace early and ended the period facing a deficit of 9 points. Things really took a positive turn for them in the second quarter, though, as they went on a huge run and now find themselves leading by 4. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
The big positive, I think their points in the paint. They were all inside of Ernie. It worked. It's always worked. I got 4 rings. I know it works for a fact. That's why they call me Dr. O'Neal, because I'm a master at being dominant on the inside. Anyway, you got to keep that going, because that will continue to open things up for them on the perimeter.
That's going to do it for now, as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
Given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
And what a tremendous game for Okafor. He's got 11 points and 1 steal. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Carl Landry is out there with Okafor. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. And it's Smith, and it's Covington in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Now, here is Smith. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Cannon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now, around 27, 7 and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
Cannon can't hit. Cleveland leading by 4, moving it up. And it's blocked. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Back to Love. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Thompson comes with the double team. Smith the pass to Okafor. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cannon. Some solid defense there from Irving.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get it going.
And he gets it to go. LeBron's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland. 76ers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Cannon dishes to Landry. He feeds it to Smith. Out to the wing. Okafor against Thompson. Pass to Cannon. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Cannon's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Moving against Smith. Okafor sets the pick for Smith. Unloads. Not as good in the Cavaliers lead. Cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Covington.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Now Smith following the 3-point attempt by Kevin Love. Smith outside, feeds it to Cannon. Here's Landry. Yes, and the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Ron Shumpert has come in for Irving.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Okafor. And Nerlens Noel subbed in for Carl Landry. Embiid the screen. And Thompson kicks to Embiid. Back to Thompson. Passes it to Noel. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Here's James. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 14 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James. There's a screen by Noel to the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Now here's Mozgov, and Fry has it in the corner. Mozgov kicks to Shumpert. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bring in from him. Embiid sets the pick for Thompson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And LeBron and the Cavs, I think they'll have a chance to bring that long-awaited championship to the city of Cleveland. But LeBron's return was bigger than basketball. He said it was about hope and inspiring his home state, and no doubt that was accomplished in his first year.
And here are the 76ers now, following the basket by LeBron James. That's good. 10 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that
I won't be able to work on Friday though.
four straight field goals now, Greg.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Rebounded by Covington. The 76ers shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Dishes to Cannon. To the inside. Okafor. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Irving kicks to Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. To the paint. Thompson with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack those easy opportunities.
Cannon from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Just 5 to shoot. Covington's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Thompson passes to Shumpert. beyond the arc. And it's Love missing. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from down fourth quarter. Pass to Landry. It's stolen by Smith. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Okafor.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Irving against Smith. Irving kicks to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, and he is absolutely scorching.
Now here's Okafor. And that one comes up a bit short. At the elbow, Irving. Lets it go with the 3. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Shumpert. Shumpert's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And I think taking things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And the 76ers call time here. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. Half court, let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
LeBron's checked in for Cleveland.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're in front by 8. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia on deep. 8-point game. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. He kicks to Smith. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Kevin Love with the triple. Love's got 9 points here in the second half.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or she'll give up points in a hurry. Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. No one near him. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game. The 76ers running out of time. Smith kicks to Okafor. They get it back. Landry. That one off the back iron and out.
It's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Cavaliers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for LeBron James. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the pass to Love. Good. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Cannon kicks to Okafor. The dish to Cannon. And the rejection by James. Love outside. For three, Smith. Good.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before, but it never gets old. A textbook example of making play after play to lead the way.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. Going in.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.